Hi there! Well, I thought that I would make an extra video this week and just talk about how this channel is doing at the moment. So if you don't know already, I'm Stacey and I am a 50s plus single woman or solo woman, or however you want to describe me, divorcee. And I have been renovating my house, which I haven't recorded on video sadly, but I am now preparing it for sale. So I started this YouTube channel with the thoughts that with the next property I would actually record what I'm doing with it. So my hope is that I will actually be doing quite a bit of building work because I think I'd really enjoy that. And I really want to get ahead and kind of prepare for retirement. I'm a wee way out yet still, and I guess retirement doesn't really have to come at a set age. We can make it up as we go along and choose the path that we want for ourselves. But I can sort of feel in myself that I don't know that I'm going to have a lot of energy in sort of 15 years, 20 years to like do big projects. So I'd really like to do them now. So I was made redundant after COVID, and after COVID I really struggled to get a new role. So a lot of this channel has also been because I need to have another income stream or an income stream of some sort. The more the better when they're smaller, and yeah. So anyway, after my redundancy I did pick up a few contract roles, and I did sit a qualification to sort of consolidate everything that I had been doing while I was working full-time permanently, and that did help with the contracting, but that did dry up. So now I'm actually doing something completely different, and nothing to do with my degree or my postgraduate, and yeah, so yeah, it's just the way it goes, I guess. And it's only a temp job for now, so yeah. So what I thought I'd do with this video is show you what it looks like when you've been posting a video every week consistently. So I've been posting every week since the beginning of the year, and how long it actually takes to become monetized. The videos that I've been putting out lately, and I've had quite a few changes. I have changed what they're about just because I've kind of lost, what do you call it? You know, stamina or enthusiasm after I was ripped off with a roof project that obviously didn't happen because he ran off with the money. So that is going to court. I put out a video just recently about cleaning the shower. So I've been prepping the house ready to list it on the market, and I don't quite know exactly when I'm going to put it on the market and do that, but I decided to clean the bath shower door, which is the old Airbnb. So I've taken down everything that was Airbnb now and put it back into one big house. And I'm now going through and tidying things up and staging and getting it ready, which is sort of taking some time because 14 years in one house comes with a lot of things. So there's been a lot of sorting to do. But anyway, I posted a video about how to clean shower doors, the easy, lazy way, I guess, because, you know, I just didn't want to be spending forever scrubbing, and I did a bit of research and, you know, found an easier way, although I think some of the things I made up as I went along, especially the compound that I used, so I never found that used anywhere else, but I had tried the vinegar and all the other things. Anyway, that video is doing exceptionally well, which has really shocked me. I'm really surprised because I've sort of trickled along, not really going anywhere with this channel, well, not very anywhere fast anyway, and then that video seems to have done really well. So I thought I'd talk about it and show you what that looks like behind the scenes on YouTube, especially if you're someone who's starting out on YouTube. It's quite nice to know how things work, and not everybody gets there within the first couple of months to get to those markers before you can be monetized. And I guess that's what everybody's doing it for, because a lot of time goes into it, and then of course editing the video. So I'll start with the editing. For me, because of my previous careers, I'm quite used to different software and it changing all the time. And so I worked as a contractor, and that as well, you go into different companies, they have different systems, different software. So I was always learning something new. So when it came to actually learning what I use as DaVinci Resolve 18, it hasn't actually been that difficult. to get my head around it. Different things that I've wanted to do, I've definitely had to look at tutorials and how to do them, and not all tutorials are made equally. A lot of them skip steps, they don't cover what can go wrong, those sorts of things. So you've got to sort of work those out for themselves. And sometimes I'm successful and sometimes I'm not, but it hasn't actually been too bad. I think if you are someone who's happy and willing to learn new things, you can definitely pick it up. It's not that difficult, especially the basics. And that's really all you need to get started at the basics. And I recommend you learn the shortcuts, because shortcuts are brilliant. They make life easy. So something else that's come with this most recent video is being able to see where everyone's from. And it's so interesting. You get to see all the different countries and the percentages, and very similar to me in age. So that's, I find, really nice. So let's just go to my screen and I will show you what my YouTube looks like currently. So you can see my subscribers are quite low still, but my views have actually been going up. And with this last video, I've actually got 2 new subscribers. So this screen actually shows my latest video, the one that has done the best of any of them that I've done so far. And by no means is it great or anything like that, and I don't pretend that it is, but it is the best for me. So, you know, I'm happy about that. And I understand that, you know, more experienced YouTube creators will certainly have had a lot better experiences than this, and this would be very poor to them. But to me, this is the best I've done so far, so I'm happy. I'm happy it's progressing and moving in the right direction anyway. So this screen actually shows so far it's had 816 views and a 4.9% impressions click-through rate, and that's the number of times that people have clicked on it when they've been shown it. That's a pretty good percentage, I think. The average view duration, 1.3. Mine is usually a little bit higher. It's usually late 2s, which, I mean, that's nothing. I know that's nothing to a lot of people. You know, 1.5 minutes for people to watch a video on average is pretty poor. I do really want to work on that and try and get that up. I have been trying to consciously make an effort to do better. So this next screen is the monetization screen, and it really shows you, and I guess it's the most reliable too, you know, how many subscribers and your watch hours. So at the moment it's saying 37, and I guess that's got to catch up at some stage. So that's where I'm at, and I know I'm at the very beginning for anybody watching this that is rolling their eyes and all of that. This is just an update of where I'm at, and this is my only YouTube channel and my first time, so you know, there's a lot to learn and a long way to go, I know, but I'm working on it. I really love to learn, and this channel is a big part of that. Like I said with DaVinci Resolve, you know, I did pick that up quite easily, and I think a lot of that is attributed to the fact that I do like to learn, and I do like to keep things moving forward and looking ahead. It's quite nice to actually conquer something, especially when it's so unknown in the beginning. If anyone's a genealogist out there, that's a huge one. It's quite intense, genealogy. I hope that given enough time that I can build this channel up where I can earn a small income that will help with retirement, because here in New Zealand we have something called KiwiSaver, and I was quite late starting with KiwiSaver. Not that it's the be all and end all, of course, of savings or preparing for retirement, but I don't have the KiwiSaver fund that I guess some people do, especially the younger ones. So it's very much on me to be able to top up my pension, and I guess that may even be at risk. Who knows whether it will be around by the time, you know, a lot of us get to retirement. So New Zealand might be quite different to other countries. I think we're a little bit behind in many ways in that regard. So after redundancy and not having been able to find permanent work and going contracting, which I didn't actually mind, it's just is quite hard constantly applying for roles, interviewing, preparing for interviews, sometimes presentations, sometimes it's 3 interviews, and that's really hard going. I find that quite stressful. So I really wanted to be permanently employed, and I feel like I'm quite loyal, so I would have fitted in quite well with any company, but it didn't happen for me. I do wonder if that's because I'm older, or if because my role is maybe predominantly seen as being a male dominated area. And the other thing is that I think a lot of, actually it's South African people I've noticed come over and have roles in my area. So I wonder if perhaps New Zealanders aren't seen as being expert enough. Yeah. But anyway, whatever the reason was, I really struggled, and in the end I just had to walk away from it because it's just too hard. Whether I try again in Christchurch, I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how YouTube's doing, because if I'm rolling with this, then I won't have time, will I? I don't sort of want to share too much, but I was quite late to studying. I was quite late to going to uni, to having a career. I was married really young and had children really young, and a career wasn't something that was on the cards for me. I did try a little bit, but yeah, it wasn't something that was going to happen during my marriage. It was hard for me. It took me a while to get started. Not a pity party at all. It's just one of those things. It's just how life goes. And like I say, it's sink or swim, and I swim really well. I'm quite capable of changing paths and doing something new. And I hope that, you know, being a YouTuber, if I can say that, I don't think I can say that yet really. Too small to be able to say that. But hopefully, you know, in future, you know, having that extra income from YouTube is really important to me, because I don't have a partner to fall back on. I don't have family to fall back on. You know, I'm it. So if I want to be secure in my future, then I have to take care of things myself and put myself out there. And I don't think really I'm really a camera person, or even a very creative type. Like I said earlier, I don't think I'm very much creative at all. And I do kind of wonder if I'm creative enough for YouTube, but I guess it takes all types, doesn't it? And you see so many different people on YouTube giving it a go. And I really like to support little channels. So you'll quite often find me subscribed there and putting up likes and comments and helping them along if I can, because I know what it's like, and I've known for a while, even before I started. I guess it comes with that watching. So before I started this channel, of course, I watched a lot of YouTube, and just seeing what people were up to, taking a look at how they presented, what they had to say, and things like that. And even things from how fast they talk, because I speak quite fast, and I think for some people it's too fast. But then I think you can also bond with people over it, because you're used to it, hearing that yourself anyway. So I think it's all relevant. There's always a niche for someone somewhere. So if you're thinking of giving it a go, do. And the sooner the better. Just start. And apparently the first 20 videos or something are rubbish. So I think I'm still in that first 20. So my apologies now for the rubbish videos. I will put out a video later this week as well, or early next week. We are Thursday today. So this type of video that's about how well the channel's doing will be once a week, and how we're going towards monetization, and I'll show you everything. And if you've got questions, do ask, because if I'm missing anything that you don't know, it's just because I've overlooked it, and I'm quite open and willing to share that with you. So let me know what you'd like to, you know, see, if there is something that I haven't shown you or talked about for this, about how well the channel's doing. There'll be a video later on in the week, as per usual. And I won't say about what it's about yet, but it is happening and it is coming along nicely, and you will get to see that Sunday, Monday as per usual. So I think that's it for now, and thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. I know it's a little bit different again to my usual content. I keep flipping and flopping and changing. Sometimes we're driving and sometimes we're doing things in the house. But if you like videos about the channel, or if you really don't care what you watch, let me know. And yeah, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, a like, and even more a subscribe, because there will be a lot more content. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.